Top side of the map will rely on whether or not Peanut can be more assertive in the early game, and I'm hoping that Nongshim are going to have the same response from a Game 1 loss that Hanwha did yesterday, which is to wake up and really get things done. That's a Rakan. That's going to be locked in there for Vista. Going to even out the trade just a little bit. Another hard engage here towards the bottom side of the map is already deokdam has to flash. This is one of the dangers of the Ziggs, not necessarily super powerful level 1. Chovy is really trying to double down, but it's not really helping as in goes Vista. Willer is in position as deokdam. No flash, but no stun will connect. deokdam still down to 100 health. One more auto will do it, and Deft picks up first blood yet again.
And there you have it. No flash available, so Vista can 100% go for that play. Have paid off to play a little bit safer, and now, all of a sudden, Deft has a kill, all because of what happened level 1 is Gory.
Yeah, in goes Chovy, shifting some sands. That's another free flash to come through from Hanwha Live here in Game 2 as we check out this exchange once again from the perspective of Vista, who instantly gets the engage off.
Yeah, it's really clean. Actually really enjoy what we saw there. The satchel charge was as well as possible. Also watching
Hanwha have got into position a little bit earlier. Morgan moving down behind Rich now though. As Willer at 50%, Mega Inferno Bomb's going to find Deft and Willer. As now Gory taking a bit of damage. It's a good grand entrance though onto Kellen. He's not dead just yet as the battle dance comes through. 4 people hit by that piercing arrow, but it's not actually going to do too much as Nongshim just chasing after Morgan. They're going to give up on Shelly. As Hanwha now moving towards Gory. Does need to be a little bit careful. He just gets shoved underneath the turret. He's trying to blade surge out, but no reset for you. And Chovy just collects that one out of position entirely, was the Aurelia.
He can single-handedly win the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're even on the board. Right, so really wondering what is going on there.
Yeah, we're going to check out Chovy. Willer and Vista just in the area. Chovy going to rotate over. There's the knock-up onto the Leona. Kellen down to half health. The Eclipse is going to wear off as now Peanut going to have to back away. Morgan flanking behind. Rich just holding onto the Rift Herald here. As the bottom lane, the Varus and the Ziggs nowhere inside, and then in goes Kellen, finds the quickness, and immediately Kellen just explodes. Peanut gets the smite, but will still lose his life, and now Chovy is chasing down Gory. Rich, no option, nothing that he can do, and Willer, yeah.
Right, we had an Aurelia with an ultimate available as well, and I understand when the health bars are low, that it feels like a big risk. But at the same time, you are not as far behind that this fight isn't winnable, right? If Rich goes for a big approach about flash play here, the moment that they all go in, I think there's a window here, especially with Gory have his ultimate available as well. And if you don't go for that, that's fine, but I feel like every single time that Nongshim get even remotely challenged, they commit enough to lose a member, and then
Yeah, Vista making the call to go in there, but I agree with you. I just think that it should have been a little bit more, as now Nongshim getting closed in on. They will be able to take themselves the Drake, as Zenith Blade is going to connect onto Chovy. He flashes, Emperor's Divide onto a couple, but in goes Gory. Chovy goes golden. Peanut just standing on top of him though, and the Emperor will fall down. Deft nowhere in sight in the top lane, not involved in this one either. As Willer comes on through, Chains of Corruption will land onto Kellen, who has absolutely no mana. It's a lot of damage there with the piercing arrow, as now Vista could be in trouble, looking for that battle dance opportunity, gets himself out, but is Deft going to be so lucky? He decides to commit and picks up the kill under the Ziggs on his way out, if you do not mind.
Fine, I think if he flashes for the kill, I don't know if that's worth it considering what he's playing into, but let's take a look at that. As this is exactly the type of play that we've been looking for, right? And in terms of execution, there's a lot that goes wrong. The stun from Gory doesn't actually hit. Fortunately, if the Peanut does have the actual follow-up available, and they make it work, as yeah, the Chains of Corruption there landed really nicely from Deft. So much damage already going down on deokdam. Kellen doesn't actually have that much mana available. Really nice TP here from Rich to try and force it as, yep, he just really wanted that kill.
And what the rest of the team can actually do. Solar Flare will connect quite nicely, and Deft will accept his fate. Starting the fight on Hanwha Live Esports' terms. It's now Morgan gets himself around the side. They know that there is vision here. Another control wall goes in, and immediately the Leona is blown up yet again. Peanut finds himself on his own as Vista's going to get the charm onto Gory. Swept is Peanut, and an easy take of the Dragon is going to ensue. And Hanwha Live Esports mop the floor with Nongshim. It's not even close.
It was their team fights that was so incredible, but here it just doesn't come to fruition at all. we see Kellen go for a really big play, or an attempt rather. Instead, he doesn't hit anything, has no aftershock, gets blown up instantly, and then you end up with a very wide and open, disjointed fight where Gory can't get anything done. The slicing Maelstrom amounts to basically nothing. And that is an Infernal as well as a subsequent Baron, and
we've got this Baron buff being influenced on the rest of the map as Def gonna get slowed down. Mega Inferno Bomb does a lot of damage. Chains of Corruption will connect though as Kellen goes into his stopwatch. Willa has found Rich on the backline, and now the cannon can't get himself in there. Chovy picks up yet another kill, and Nongshim is too far behind. They can't find themselves the engages. Morgan gets that control ward over the top. So Hanwha gonna wrestle back some control as in they go. Morgan now gonna back away. Dominus not actually popped just yet. So a fair bit of control now for Hanwha Life. They get themselves back onto the Drake. They started off once again. Morgan back into the brush now. They have no vision. He can get straight over there if he wants to. There's a Chains of Corruption. They take the Drake as well. And now they're just free to mop the floor once again with Nongshim. Emperor's Divide doesn't really do too much, but the cannon is already dead. Gori going to be able to take down the Rakan. And can they actually pick him off as Morgan, surviving for so long, eventually falls down. It's a double kill for Chovy on the back end. The flash on forward. That's going to allow him to taxi on the satchel charge to pick up the triple kill. That's the ace. And Hanwha Life are now marching down the mid lane.
And Nongshim played it as well as they could, but Hanwha Life reaping the benefits of how well they've been playing. I don't think they can contest. Double teleport available though.
Yeah, we do have the teleports coming in. They have a lot of damage. As you can see, this Baron is not long for the world. However, Nongshim roaming on over. They have full information of what's going on here as Hanwha. This is greedy. They do get the teleport in. Remember, the ultimate is still available. The exhaust comes through at the last possible second. Battle Dance, as Willa wants to commit to this Baron. They are going to be able to secure it, and now they're trying to get those flashes to get to safety. Deft and Vista might actually survive this one, but that was a Hail Mary I don't think you necessarily needed to throw. Hanwha Life Esports, there is a Baron buff surrounding these guys, but 4 members alive.
Waves alive.
5 members alive. Moving towards this base, they're going for that last-ditch effort. Chains of Corruption go completely wide. Now with the Baron, these minions are going to be difficult to deal with, but there's one Nexus turret that's already dead. Vista goes through with the quickness. Now the respawns are coming in. Vista goes golden as well, and now we're going to get these resets. It was desperation from Nongshim. It got pretty close to working, but in the end, I think they may have just sealed their fate.
And now the chase down comes through, and I think that was the 1 in 100 chance that you had.
You gotta go for it.
You gotta go for it. But it is clearly not enough. The Nexus turrets are falling to the inhibitor minions. Even without the Baron buff, the rest of the team also on his way. No teleports available. Death time is way too long.
Yep.
And I am pretty sure that we're just going to see Hanwha Life go up to 2-0 here. This is the fire that we've been looking for from Nongshim, but it took them to lose the second game to actually get there.
Reverse sweep, is that what it means, Chronicler? Have they woken up? I don't think we're allowed to say that just yet, as Hanwha Life are going to take down these Nexus turrets, or at least try to.
Are they?
Respawn's coming through yet again. Here it's 32 minutes in the game, so
Atlas, I'll give you that.
That's true. It's a something game, but it's not that.
As here we see, even with the setup being okay, the ultimate by deokdam not actually getting that much value. Maybe if he throws that into the backline, he can set up for Gory a little bit better, who stays alive for a really long time, but Morgan stalling so well there, because what all Morgan needs to do and what he does there very well is just, he can die, that doesn't matter.
Inside, it is on theirs though, as now Chovy set up here in this mid lane. They have super creeps here as well to help things out as Vista goes in, finds the quickness, and immediately the cannon just explodes. No way! Just chain CC to death, and now it's a double kill for Def. He lands the Chains of Corruption as well. Another knockup comes through from the Rakan, as it's going to be Chovy that picks up his in this fight. Gori's down as well. Double for Deft and Chovy, and they'll march down the mid lane to end this game.
And nothing to be done there with Rich immediately getting blown up. Has double stopwatches, not able to use either of them, as it is Vista that finds a beautiful engage. And what?
Yeah, okay, now Chovy is going to be here to stop deokdam from ending the game. As yeah, the Emperor's Divide comes through. That was a cool idea as the teleporter just came up, but Hanwha will be able to win this one 23-8. The kill score in the end, it was a bit crazy, but now Hanwha Life Esports have match point in this best of 5. Otherwise just banned. The Rise as well is a huge problem that he's not allowed to play. So that's 5. And you do have 5 bans.
Yes,
that's true. Okay. I take it all back. It's actually a very, very comfortable idea. Nongshin, why haven't you been doing it?
Oh my god. Yep, that makes sense.
Yep, that is Samazia versus Aurelia damage.
캐넨 잡았어. 더블 3초.
이래봐 이겨
막고 텔타.
있어야 수 있다
근데 앞라인에서 끝내는 건 생각해야겠다. 이거 억제기 하나 할게. 억제기 슈퍼맨이 하나 나 지금
야 억제 여기 있다.
이거
리콜만 끄나 이거 미니 하나 있어.
내가 지금 막을게. 이걸 바꿔다.
이거 이 라인 간다.
야 직세 됐다 이거.
찍었다. 상대 쓰레기야 준아 상대 쓰레기.
나이스.
저거 위험했네.
오우야 바로
우리 다시 천천히 하면 되겠다.
괜찮아 그래서 다음 판 잘하자 다시 나이스 형들